Chapter 10, The Last Week of School. K-Dix, November 14th, 2029. Miss Lee's first periods, its students are so lucky. I have to watch some boring-ass documentary about Thanksgiving in Mr. Jones' class. He's so late.
K-Dix, pay attention. This is important.
The girl sitting next to me demands. Her name is Alika, and she likes to think that she's better than me or something. We're also enemies.
You can't just sit there and look at the ceiling and read books. Thanksgiving is important. It's about giving and thanking.
I said, sorry for not paying attention. This movie is just so boring. I'm falling asleep just glancing at it.
K-Dix, are you serious? This may be boring, but it's very educational and historically accurate. Watch that video or the turkeys are going to pluck your eyes out.
Girl, you were not the boss of me. You have the same level of authority here as a woman in the 1930s.
Oh! Why are you so mean? How do you sleep at night knowing how disrespectful...
Stop fighting and watch this! Mr. Jones said. He is sick and tired of my antics. I don't blame him. If he had the choice to either wear a seal costume and jump into a tank full of sharks, or willingly spend 5 minutes a fee, he'd pick the first option. After class, in PE, Coach yells, "Okay, class, today we are running a mile in that field." I ask, Coach, why was there no mile in August or September or October? Coach urges, ask the principal. The school's really stupid and likes to make students and teachers suffer. Somebody asks, how long do you have to run? 4 laps. If you make it above 12 minutes, you can't sit down, and you have to suffer the humiliation of being slower than some of the others. They start yelling. Later, we go to the field outside, and the coach blows a whistle. I could already see a few kids slowing down, and his friends with crutches, class of 17, flexing on everyone that he doesn't have to run because he wears crutches. Don't get the wrong idea and think he's a narcissist or something. He just likes to flex on everyone who has to run. After class, that mile was exhausting. All the fast kids keep laughing at me because I got 10 minutes and 59 seconds. That's not even a bad score. I enjoyed it, though. Lexley. Period 3. Coaches, okay, class, we are running a mile today. I said, aw, I thought the thing was discontinued. Coaches, it's not.
Auntie says, you know what? This school's so stupid. No wonder my dad wants to quit teaching here. But he can't because it's the only way he could pay the rent.
Coaches, hey, tell the principal that I don't make these rules. Later. It's my 4th and final lap, but I am so exhausted. Funny thing is, I suck at running. Mom always says, you're too young to struggle running. How am I 33? She's 36 and better at running than you. She likes to lie about her age. I decided to speed things up and take a sprint. Woohoo! I'm finally done. 13 minutes and 38 seconds. Ugh, not that good of a time. It's okay. I could improve. Mateo approaches me in the hallways. Yo, Lexi. I heard we're gonna watch a boring documentary about Thanksgiving later. I said, aw. It's alright. We sit in the back of the room, so if you sleep through the holding, Mr. Jones may not notice. Oh, yeah. We both peacefully walk to room C. Mr. Jones says, hello. You're here pretty early. I say, yeah. But this is not as early as Audrey and Jordan are. They got here 3 minutes ago. George says, hey, look, it's Leslow and her dumb demon, who I kind of have a crush on. Everyone in this room says, we heard that. George says, aw, why can't I whisper quietly? It's because you're a cringy weird kid, somebody says. I am not. Yeah, maybe me shipping Mr. Shun with Mr. Jones is cringe, but whoa. Shipping me and who? Mr. Jones interrupted. Jordan tells him, Mr. Shun. His jaw dropped. Audrey was twice as shocked. Jordan says, what? He somehow resisted a call to cops on Jordan, like he did when she said him and a girl he hated sounded cute together. He says, sorry, Jordan. But that ship sucks. Me and Mr. Shun hate each other. Why? Because he's a giant bitch, and I would rather jump into a lake full of piranhas than make eye contact with him. Okay. Toxic yowie! Get the fuck out! Haha, Jordan got kicked out. At lunch, the school is serving their infamous taquitos. They're not even chicken taquitos. They're just deep-fried tortillas with some substance that looks like old porridge. I found bones and pink spots in the chicken taquitos too. Here's an illustration pointing out everything wrong with them. Flies, soggy, safe to eat, I guess. They might as well just serve as worms if they want to serve that. At least there's beans on the side that aren't radioactive. At the lunch table, Kiddo says, guys, why do these look like that? I say, I don't know. I think it's best if you don't eat them. Kiddo says, okay. Some kid across of us is screaming because they bit into a taquito and found a bone. I can see some kids cheering on some random dude who's eating one of those. Katie says, who in the world would really eat those? He probably lost a bet, Mateo says. Yeah, most likely. Later in period 5, Aunt Emily says, okay, class, today we'll make some paper plate turkeys. Alexis, don't be slow, or the early bird will snatch you. I reply in a sassy tone. Well, don't be slow on a treadmill, or else you're gonna fall. Also, the early birds will take you to the gym. Armillos, listen, I've had enough of your sassy comebacks. You stop that, or there's gonna be consequences, young lady. Say, fine, I'm sorry, Aunt Emily. Better be. Later in period 6. Miss Martinez looks a little sick. It's probably because of those toxic taquitos I served at lunch. Say, Miss Martinez, are you alright? Yeah, just sit down. Alright. Audrey appears and looks at Miss Martinez and asks her,
Sylvia, are you okay?
yes, but you should call me Miss Martinez.
No, Sylvia.
I said stop! Audrey walks to her seat while side-eyeing her. Cadix, after school. I'm so sick of my brothers. Rex is all emo because him and his little bestie are mad at each other because they got into a heated debate over pineapple pizza. Rex's bestie says pineapple pizza is a sin to pizza. And Rex says it's not that bad. Man, he probably has a crush on that dude because he's always getting mad at him. Julian is also driving me nuts because he recently bought some toy blocks and he keeps throwing them at me. Julian throws another stupid block at me, so I throw it back at him. The toddler starts crying. Grandma comes out of nowhere and stares at me angrily. What did he do? She asks. He threw a block at me, so I threw it back. You're grounded. Nuh-uh. Would you rather be grounded or deployed to the army? My heart jumps. Be grounded? Julian tugs on Grandma's gown and asks her,
Who's the army?
Grandma looks at him and says, people who serve and help our country. Julian says,
What is our country?
Rex says mockingly, it's where we live, dumbass.
Julian says, shut the fuck up.
Grandma and Grandpa gasp. Julian Dupevet, Grandpa says. Where did you learn that? Rex tells you, oh crap, he probably learned that from me. I swear a lot in front of him. That is true. The next day at school. Dude, it's only 8 in the morning and Mr. Jones and Mr. Shun have already got into an argument during class. They hate each other a lot. They're currently arguing about what the correct way of eating Oreos is. Can you guys stop fighting? I ask. You're probably scaring the kids next door. Mr. Jones says, sure, Kudix, just let me slap the shit out of Mr. Shun. He slapped the shit out of Mr. Shun. I lied. He didn't really slap the shit out of Mr. Shun. He just slapped him in the chin. Mr. Shun is like 7 inches taller than Mr. Jones. Oh, you slapped me in the chin, Mr. Shun says. Then he looks at the classroom and says, students, don't listen to his BS. Oreos are supposed to be eaten like this. He took one out of the packet and he took out the top cookie. Then he scraped off the icing with his teeth. Then he ate the cookie. Mr. Jones says, dude, you eat those things like an indecent person. You're an indecent person. Show me how you eat Oreos then. Okay. He takes a cookie and takes a bite out of it. Mr. Jones says, boy, be for real. Oreos can be eaten in more than one way. You're the one who said it could be eaten in one way first. No, he says, shut the fuck up. There's no correct way to eating Oreos, you dumbasses. Both of the teachers say, oh. Jacinta. I just finished getting 3 cavities drilled. Now my mouth is very numb, but I can't talk or feel it. How did I even get these? I take good care of my teeth, and I barely eat sweets. Jacinta, how the hell did you get cavities before me? Mateo asks. I want to tell him to shut his beware dog ass up, but I cannot talk with this numb mouth. This boy chomped the dentist's hand during x-rays. Like, dramatic much? I'm going to throw him in the garbage. Hey! Why'd you throw me in head first? I said coherently. Yes? He climbs out of the trash can and removes the left can from his left horn. He tosses it at me. Sufficiente. Jacinto. No tires a Mateo la pasora. Mateo, say amable. Say amable. Mama one says. She rarely does this. She just said, enough, Jacinta, don't throw Mateo in the trash. Mateo, be kind. We listen to her. When we got in the car, Mama T says, guess what? What? You're banned from TV for a day. Oh, come on. Thanks a lot, Jacunta. At home. I decided to mess around with my evil twin Mateo. I sneak up behind him. Hello? Cadix, Friday, period 4. Mr. Lopez says, hi class. Because it's the last day, we watch a movie.
Jacinto yells, "Yay!"
He connects his phone to the project. He connected his computer to the projector, and we see his wallpaper. A picture of him and Miss Lee. They look like a couple in this photo. Someone says, "Ooh, is that your girlfriend, Mr. Lopez?" Yep, we've been dating since the beginning of November. A lot of people were shocked. I was shocked too. I did not see the relationship coming. Oh well, they look like a happy couple, so that's good. He turns on an interesting movie. We get to do free time at Mr. Jones' class, which is nice. Mateo and I have been chatting the whole time. Psst. Jordan is standing close to us. She says, "Wanna play Charlie?" Excuse me? Why is she inviting us to play Charlie? Oh well, I take the opportunity. Anyways, what if that demon comes after Mr. Jones? That would be nice. Jordan yells, "Yay!" We get to stop waiting and play at Jordan's desk. Mr. Jones! Oh boy, it's Nerd. Lexi, Mateo, and Jordan are playing Charlie. Jordan quickly pulls Nerd's chair, causing him to fall. Ow! My glutinous maximus! Everybody who hates Nerd starts laughing. Jordan! The fuck? Everyone except her. You all just lost 10% of your grade. Audrey, class of 5, and a random boy wearing a bunny hat start protesting. Mr. Jones regrets his decision and quickly says, sorry. And quietly says, Mr. Jones regrets his decision and quietly says, sorry.
Audrey says, "It's so stupid!"
She walks out of the room. Hey, Audrey, get back here, Mr. Jones said.
"No, you milksop, I'm out of here."
Audrey scooches back. One guy says, "Me too," and walks out of the class. Then another guy gets up and walks out. Wow. Later at lunch. Me and my friends sat and hung out per usual. The food is decent today. It doesn't look like someone with no food experience whatsoever made it. Some girl who will be relevant one day appears and asks us, "Hey, do you guys have 3 papers? I got robbed for my papers and I need them for class. Sorry." Me and my friends decided to do something generous for once, so we put out enough papers to make 4, in case she loses the papers, and gave it to her. The girl smiled. "Thank you," she said. "You're welcome," I replied. "It's good to help other people." Ah, it's the popular girls. There's this trio of popular girls at school who just walk around and act like fake the plastics all day. "Hey," Trisha, the one of a purple bearer, said. The girl who we gave papers to flinched and asked, "What do you want?" Trisha ignores her and asks Haytix, "Hey, why didn't you meet up with me? I put a note on your locker yesterday." I didn't know that they knew each other. Haytix paused and said, "Oh, that was for me?" "I'm sorry, I didn't know." "How?" "You misspelled my name as Caetiex, and I couldn't really read your cursive that well." "Hey, I'm gonna bully you. You're fat." "Don't call me fat, you British person." "Hey, I'm not British. I'm French, you Martian. I'm from Junklain, dumbass. Didn't I plan to get invaded? None of your business, you hoe." "Hey, don't call me a hoe. You're more likely to be dancing on a pole in 10 years because the bills are too high." "Damn." I don't agree with Trisha, but that was a good insult. "Girl, that can be you." "Nuh-uh." Katie said smart with her, as she should. "Can you please leave? Stop being a smartass before I get personal with you." "See, this is why your last name is Orders." "Ugh, this is why you don't have parents." That was too far. The crowd that had formed gasped and whispered, "Oh my gosh, she has no parents. Wow, I can't believe it. Oh my gosh." Katie froze. Then she backed away. She clenched her fists. It became radio silent, but tense. That was until she ran towards Trisha and punched her hard enough to nearly knock her over. This turned into a full-on fight. The crowd went wild. K-Tix is winning, but then 2 big security guys came and separated the girls. Then they cleared the crowd by saying, "Sit your little asses down or we'll get you in trouble too." We all sat back at our tables. The security and a couple teachers monitoring us like some kind of dystopian school. Me and Mateo go to the office. At the office. Trisha Spencer was supporting her after she got folded. When I saw K-Tix, I noticed that she had a couple injuries. She had a bruise on her forehead and cheek, a bruised lip, and her shirt and tie were messed up. Mateo asks, "Are you okay?" She says, "Yeah." After that, we went back to the cafeteria. Those big securities and teachers left. A bunch of people started trying to guess what happened. So far, I have heard,
"Oh my gosh, I think they were fighting for a boy."
"OMG, one of them must have talked shit about the other."
"I bet that alien caused Trisha and her last boyfriend to break up, and Trisha confronted her about it."
Were they not listening? Jacinta appears and goes to tell us, "Do you guys see that? See what? The fight?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah. Then the bell rings. Oh no, not Art again! It's fine. Our Emily hasn't been as annoying as usual. But now she likes talking to us about her new man or some other thing. Aunt Emily says, okay, class, today you guys can do whatever you want. Yay! Everyone cheered. A kid next to me nudges me and says, hey, Lexi. Yeah? Did you see that fight? Yeah. Okay. He turned away to go look for his friends. I just grabbed a pencil and a paper. Wait a minute. If I can't draw, what would be the point of grabbing a paper, and a pencil if I can't draw? Oh well. Math class. The last class of the day. After today, school will finally be over for a week. Say hi, Miss Martinez.
Hi, Lexi.
Are we doing anything that isn't math today?
No, we're doing a mystery math picture assignment.
Nah. She gave me a worksheet, so I just sat and tried to figure it out. Later. Everyone looked at the digital wall clock, waiting for it to hit 2:45 p.m. 2:44. Waiting. 2:44. This is the longest 1 minute ever. Keyticks. In case you're wondering about me, I got yelled at and grounded for a week. But it's fine because they didn't send me to a boot camp like they said they would. Thanksgiving is in a week. But we never get to see our extended family because most of them are, dead. Don't ask why. Or just 3 years away from us. So we just celebrate in our own home. Grandpa calls me out of my room. Keyticks, come here. What? We are shopping. Okay. You and Rex are to come with us. Why? Because you fought someone. Rex and his friends decided that it would be funny to howl like a pack of wolves in unison in the middle of tech class. It's not funny. See, it is actually not funny. It is. Have you ever misbehaved like that? No, because I'm not one of you kids these days. At the store. Because Grandma and Grandpa like dressing fancier for the holidays, we're at the clothes store. I asked them if I could just wear the dress I've had since like last year. They were like, no, you've worn that dress to like 67 events now. Get a new one. Grandma pokes me and says, hey, this is the perfect dress for you. She said she offered me the worst piece of clothing I've ever seen.
Can I go pick up my own dress instead? You don't like this one? No, try it on. Grandma, this just looks like a spiky raw chicken.
Excuse me? We went to the fitting room so I could try it on so she could stop trying to make me wear it. It fits. Aha! I could lie about it not fitting so I could find a better one. After I came out of the fitting room, I told Grandma, hey, the dress doesn't fit. Are you sure? Yeah. Put it back on, let me see. I put it back on and then I came out again. This dress looks perfectly fine. Damn it! You will wear that dress and you will like it. Dude, if I wear that dress, Grandpa's going to mistake it as a turkey and shove you into the oven. No, he isn't. This must be my punishment for fighting at school.